In as much as you have signed this MOU with the EOS community in Nairobi, are you looking to sign other projects, MOUs for other projects with other EOS communities in other parts of the world or other parts of Africa? Because I can tell you in Nigeria, the EOS community is very active and they're looking forward to new things. So, are you looking forward to work with other EOS communities in other parts of the world?
Yes, definitely we are looking forward to work. If you take Africa, we have 54 countries in Africa, and we have been very active in 17 plus countries in Africa where we are operating. So we're very much interested to engage with the local communities in each country. So the only way to make it happen in that country is partnership. You can have global partnerships, but you need to have the local partnerships. And EOS is one of the blockchain. Then we are open to sign, are open to work, engage with other communities which are promoting various blockchains at a protocol layer, at a network layer, at an application layer. At all levels, we want to work with, engage with the entire community, and bring in as many stakeholders as possible, because we all realize that this is at a very early stage. The more collaboration we have, the more engagement we have on the ground in each country with as many stakeholders as possible, will make the system or ecosystem evolve very well. And we are very open. We're very open.
Oh, right. Okay. So, I know that you've achieved a lot as an organization. You've achieved a lot in so many countries, and being that you're based in Africa, what are your goals? I know that there's still a lot to do. There's still a lot of work to do, and you've done a lot of work already. So, what are your goals? What goals do you plan to achieve with other countries in Africa, with the existing countries that you're partnering with right now? So, what are the goals that you plan to achieve?
I would like to quote my CEO, Mr. Manoj, who's very passionate about creating employment, and which is the biggest problem in the continent.
And you guys are doing so fantastically in that particular area.
Yes, and he says we only touch the tip of an iceberg. We have to create thousands of jobs and empower a lot of people on this in this beautiful continent. And our favorite quote is, "It's time for Africa." It helps, the technology helps us to create the jobs. Technology helps us to create the ecosystem. While it is solving the problems of the business community and the governments, the fun and passionate part is to create a global IT organization from Africa, which can compete at a global scale with all the global companies which are around there. And these digital technologies which are coming in, they are blurring the borders. It's everything online, internet. Good digital solutions can take off and make it a very global organization. So, in a nutshell, the objective is to make it more global organization, and from Africa, African company going global.
Beautiful. All right. And for the solutions that you already provide, what areas exactly do you plan to incorporate blockchain technology?
The first one is identity management. The identity management in passports, driving license, national ID, border control, visa, national social security. These are the point solutions we already have. We believe that it's a very good use case to plug in the digital ID part of it using the blockchain. The second is the Locate 365 product we have, which is electronic cargo tracking system, where there are multiple stakeholders are involved, from importer to exporter to revenue authority, the inspection agency, the end user, the warehouse, and the transporter who's transporting the goods. So there's a lot of information that get exchanged there. We believe that's a good use case to put it on blockchain, and we are already made a lot of progress on that. The third one is we have a product in tax and customs for the revenue authorities. We believe that's also a fantastic use case to put that solutions in the blockchain, because a lot of transactions happen. You need verifiability, you need permanently recorded transactions, you need auditability, and these are the three beautiful characteristics of blockchain that we can leverage to put it that. Apart from that, credential issuing, like the universities issuing the certificates to students, they also need to be verified and audited, cross-checked, authenticated by the industry community or by the peers, or when you go for the interviews, etc. So these are, and agriculture. Agriculture is one of the key industry sector in Africa. Especially if you look at commercial agriculture, that's fine, but a lot of smallholders who are not getting the fair price, because of some of the issues that they are not able to prove the provenance. Provenance is the characteristic of blockchain. They're not able to prove the fair trade or fair grown practices. If you look at, so if you read some of the interesting things, a country which is producing coffee that is able to prove that is able, it's auditable process they have that they're not using the child labor, is getting $150 versus a country who's producing the same quality of the coffee, but they're not able to prove that there no child labor is not involved. They get 1/3 of the price, like $50. Now, these are some of the practical challenges that can be solved using the blockchain, and a lot of research is going on right now, and we realize that we can't solve the problem by ourselves alone. So we are partnering with a lot of like-minded organizations who are data scientists, agricultural scientists, trade organizations, industry bodies, and other IT technology companies as well, to bring in these solutions.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We've unfortunately run out of time, but what will be your last words to people out there who are still skeptical about this particular form of technology? Because you apparently are part of a very reputable organization in Africa which provides solutions for countries all over the world. So what would you say your final words are to people out there who are still skeptical about this technology?
There's no doubt there is a lot of hype, but we believe hype also will do a good thing to the industry. A lot of people will get to know. It catches the momentum. It builds the ecosystem. It's a very early stage. In the technology adoption curve, we're at an early adopter stage. All the early adopters will greatly benefit when the technology gets matured. So there's nothing to be very suspicious about this because of the cryptocurrencies or the Bitcoin things and ICOs and all the stuff. That's only one part of the blockchain ecosystem. But there's a lot of technology piece of it where we talked about a lot of use cases where there is a requirement for a traceability, immutable transactions, permanently recorded, public and distributed and open ledger, auditable, verifiable, provenance, where you need all these characteristics. Blockchain plays an extremely important role. So being an early adopter, you may become an industry leader when the technology actually matures. So get into it, play around with it, learn as much as possible, find your space on where you can contribute to the ecosystem.
Of course. Thank you so much for this chat, Mr. Anand. It's very interesting. Yes, you're still watching Crypto TV Plus. My name is Sushi. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. Do not forget you can be a part of the conversation. All you need to do is follow us on all social media platforms at Crypto TV Plus and log on to www.cryptotvplus.com for more news and updates and interviews. My name is Sushi. Until I come your way again, God bless.